Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Battle Bus figure 5-pack from the Fortnite Battle Royale collection from Moose Toys. So it's been a while since I've had a Battle Royale collection video. I love these little figures, they're super fun, and I bought a ton of them, and then all of a sudden they just kind of dried up. Like Moose Toys just stopped making them, new toys weren't coming out, at least I wasn't finding them anywhere. And so I kind of shifted to picking up some of the solo mode figures because they're the 4-inch figures. Is another scale that I really enjoy. But then I found this randomly at Target on clearance, no less. 14 down from 20, which is pretty exciting. And what I'm really excited about with this pack, if you spin around to the back, Peely is included in the Battle Royale collection for the first time. So really excited about that. Skull Ranger I feel like we've had before. Sergeant Winter I feel like I've had before. The other two, I'm not 100% sure. They look familiar. So I'm not really sure why they kind of created this like random 5-pack. Like, I guess just as a way to get Peely out there. They thought people will just buy it for Peely. And in this case, they were right, especially at a clearance price. So again, we'll have to wait until we get this open. And I certainly don't have the other ones to compare anymore. They've been put in storage because it's been a while. But you know, it's a neat little pack. You're getting 5 figures for $20, which I think is pretty fair. It's about $4 a figure. And if you think about what the single ones cost, they were anywhere between like $4 to $6, depending on where you found them. Usually around $5 a piece was pretty typical. But I think it's a pretty neat little pack. And the Battle Bus packaging actually can transform. If you take a look here on the back again, you can actually pull this part out and make like a battle bus. So I'm going to give it a try. It looks like this section is perforated, so I can pop this out. And then you can see here is the bus. So if we pull this out, you have this balloon section, and then you just kind of pull this out to here, and it will stop. It kind of catches there, which is neat. And then you can open this up, so the door on the back here looks like this is also... Okay, here we go. There's a little... So you can see they kind of jump out the back of the bus in their individual bags, which is kind of hysterical. So that should be all of them. There's more. Ooh, there's more stuff. These must be like accessories or something. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm surprised. We'll have to wait and see what all this is. But I think that's kind of fun. I mean, if you want to keep the packaging, you can make a little Battle Bus diorama. And then you also have the balloon that goes on top, which I'm not 100% sure. Okay, here we go. There is, it looks like you fold this. So, fold this like this. So you probably want it at like a 45-degree angle, something like that. And then you have these 3 tabs, which will tab into these 3 spots right here. So let me see if I can get this to work. This gets tabbed in, this gets tabbed in. Alrighty, and there you go. I'm going to move the camera. So it's kind of difficult to get the whole thing in frame, but you can see that it just kind of tabs in up there. And so you have the balloon up top with your battle bus. And if you want to put the figures inside, you can have them jump out of the back just like in the game. And that's just a big empty space in there. So you could probably fit a ton of characters in there if you wanted to. So that's just a little goofy, fun thing with the packaging. Kind of neat. I think that's fun that they made it so you can do that. Just something a little extra fun. But I'm going to go ahead and get all these bags open here, and then we'll take a look at the figures. So there's 10 bags in total, basically 2 bags per figure. One has the figure itself, and then one has the back bling, the weapon, and the base. So 2 bags per figure. We'll start here with Sergeant Winter. Now, if you saw the back of the packaging, he kind of had like a normal face, but here they gave him almost like a Funko Pop face with those big black eyes. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it does make it a variant, which I appreciate because I don't want it to be exactly the same as the figure I already have. But what always impressed me with the Battle Royale collection is just the level of detail and paint applications on these super tiny little figures. I mean, when you look at the pants, he's got tattoos, you know, all the detail in the vest. It's a crazy amount of paint applications and detail for figures these small. They're about 2 inches tall, and they only have a couple points of articulation. Usually they either have a waist swivel or a head swivel, and then the arms can move all the way around. And I get it. For figures this small, you're not going to have articulated, elbow and knee joints. They'd be too brittle. But I think for what they are, it's about $5 a piece. You get the stand, you get 2 accessories, you get the figure with, medium level of articulation. I think they're nice. I think the reason they are what they are in terms of price is that the amount of detail and paint that goes into each one of these. I think they really do a nice job. So that is Sergeant Winter. Next up we have Perfect Shadow. And I'm pretty sure he's a repaint as well because I don't remember the white in his color scheme. Now, you'll see that the Skull Ranger and Perfect Shadow have similar back bling, and I'm not sure who's supposed to get which. The fun thing about this line is you can mix and match. All the weapons and back bling are completely compatible across all figures. So I gave him the white because I felt like it matched the color scheme of his head. Again, I could be wrong. I mean, the white could also match her color scheme. She's got her bones and everything painted on there. So, but again, whichever way you like it better, you can switch them. But he comes with a long rifle there. And then pegged into the base, he's got a waist swivel and then the movable arms. So he looks pretty good. Next up, we have the Honor Guard. And I'm pretty sure I do have a character, or I should say a figure of this character, but it's definitely a different color scheme. I think it was mostly like a black and white. He almost looked kind of like Storm Shadow or something from G.I. Joe. But I love this metallic blue color scheme. Really sharp. Really like the look of that quite a bit. Now, it looks like his waist should move, but he's actually got a rotation there in the head. And then the 2 arms. And again, I'm not sure exactly which weapons were supposed to go with which characters. Again, some of them are very apparent. Like you can see for Sergeant Winter, he's got this back bling that has a present or a gun wrapped as a Christmas present. So pretty obvious which goes with him. But some of the weapons I just mixed and matched as well. Again, cross-compatible across all the figures, so no problem there whatsoever if you want to mix up the weapons or accessories. Next up, we'll take a look at Skull Ranger. I'm pretty sure I do have this character, but it might be that the white bones are painted kind of a bluish color. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm sure this is a slight, color variant, so it's not exactly the same figure that we already have. And then she's got these wings for back bling and a gun there. And a lot of the guns have pegs on the side, so that if you wanted to go ahead and peg them onto the back, very similar to what I have going on with Peely here, you don't have to use back bling. You can have the guns just peg onto the back, if you like that look a little bit better. But she's got the articulated head side to side and then the moving arms. And then just, again, really nice paint detail there for the skeleton. I think they did a really nice job with that. And then last but certainly not least, my favorite, Peely. He looks fantastic. Really nicely done. Comes with 2 weapons here. He's got a waist swivel and then, of course, the arms move. So I think they crushed it with Peely. He looks absolutely fantastic. So honestly, I think this is a fun little box. I mean, you have 5 figures, which we know would be about $5 a piece. So really, if you think about it, that's a $25 value being sold at $20. If you can find it on clearance, it's an even better deal. So for $14, I think it's a no-brainer. I really like all 5 of these characters. I think the repaints look good. The weapon accessories are nice. And then having the packaging turn into a battle bus, I think, is just a fun little extra thing that they didn't have to do. But again, just add some more value to the package. So I think this is a great set. I definitely recommend picking it up. I'm not sure if this is kind of the end for the Battle Royale collection for Moose Toys. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true, especially since it seems that this one didn't sell very well, seeing as how it went to clearance pretty quickly. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it was a fun line, and I was collecting them and finding them everywhere, and then it just kind of dried up and just kind of stopped. And then this just kind of randomly got released. So I don't know if this is the end. If more releases come out, great. I'll pick them up. But if this is the last hurrah, at least we got Peely. And I think this is definitely a fun set and definitely worth the value. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.